Good morning. It's time for the Wednesday Blue Plate Special. Lord do South Senior checking in. We have us a little over 4-pounder in here, corned beef. I've added 1 cup of beef stock, and enough water to bring it up over the top of the meat. So this is about strong 4-pounder, so it's going to take 4 hours to go. We want it for lunchtime, so I'm going to a little fudge factor in here. We're going to bring that up to a boil. And then I'm going to turn it down once it gets to a boil. So we're off and running with this. We had a whole bunch of other goodies going in there, and carrots and cabbage and all the rest of that stuff, but not right now. So Lloyd Dussault Sr. checking out, and let that corned beef come up to a boil. Put a little light on the subject. All right. I have the cabbage set here. It's only about 8:30. I took the 3 outer leaves that were the darker colored leaves. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of crunch these guys up like this. And I'm going to chop them up. And these will go in early. Right. They can get a chance to soften up here. There we go. I'm not going to put them in right now, but they're pretty much ready to go in here. We'll just break that up a little bit. It's nothing fancy here. All right. So that'll allow them to mellow out a little bit. Have my carrots standing by, my onions standing by. Like I said, my cabbage. I have my potatoes and 1 purple top turnip that I'm going to toss in for good luck and see what happens. I put one in with a pot roast a while back, and boy, it came out really nice. We enjoyed it. This is on a low simmer. I put my trusty trivet, or whatever you want to call it, under there to spread the heat spreader to keep it simmering and not rigorously boiling. So we're going to go back on standby. I will be cutting up the cabbage there before too long. So Lloyd Dussault going on standby. Alrighty now. It is about 10 o'clock. I'm going to check what's going on here, and I'm going to put this green cabbage in. Alright. Oh boy, I tell you. That beautiful 4-pounder is down at about 2 pounds if we're lucky here. I'm going to give it a check with the fork and see how we're doing. Oh, if I can find it. Oh, I found it, put in the wrong way. Oh, we're gaining on it. Alright, and I'm going to put the purple top turnip in. Because I think one thing with turnip, it likes to cook slow, it seems. I've done it before, like I said, in a pot roast, and it worked pretty nice. So we're going back on here. So that started. That's going to stay in there. The rest of the stuff is still on standby. And you may have noticed, I made a cornbread that has apple, cranberry, and raisin in it. And if you go through my YouTube channels, you'll find one that mentions how to make that. It's not difficult, and it makes a pretty good dessert. So that's what we're having for dessert with some ice cream today, good Lord willing. So we're letting the meat cook a little bit more with the green part of the cabbage in there, and the purple top turnip. And be back around 11 o'clock or so to pull the meat out, let it rest, and put the rest of the vegetables in. Let them go for a noontime meal. Lloyd Dussault Sr. checking out. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, please. Okay, I'm back for a minute or two or three. It's a little after 10. Like I said, the cabbage has real super green leaves have gone in to the and with the corned beef, I'm going to attempt to chop this guy up a little bit here. Need to get more blade in there. Hallelujah. Let's see if I can get the core out without hurting myself. Pretty close. Man, I'm getting weak, I guess. Chase that one around. Ooh. Yeah, we accomplished the deed. For the most part. So we're going to take this guy and I'm going to I don't know if this is the prescribed way of doing it. It's just a way of doing it. Everybody's got their own ideas, I guess. So I'm gonna put this on standby for now. All right. See if I can't have a little bit better luck with this piece here. Keep my fingers, I hope. There we go. All right, we got all that nasty stuff out of there. All right, give this guy one more for good luck. All right, we'll put this off to the side for now. I still got a little bit of that hard in there, I guess. But it'll cook over time, so it won't be bad. Okay. Going back into standby mode now that I got all of my vegetables ready to rock and roll and go in. So Lloyd Dussault Sr. Check it out. Okay, I'm gonna got here. I had some celery. We're going to use a little bit of this celery in here, just enough to season it more than to be eating celery, I think. But I will do my best. I'll pass this along to you folks out there if anybody accidentally runs into my channel and accidentally finds this meal. Celery tends to go bad real quick in the fridge because of other goodies that you have in there that seem to interact with it. So I found on YouTube, and I was looking on how to protect your celery and get it to last a little longer, that if you wrap it in aluminum foil and keep it in the fridge, the aluminum foil seals out whatever other items you have in there that interact with it, and it will keep for quite a while. So I've had good luck that way. Like I said, just thought I'd pass that along. Alrighty now. I'm going to get fancy with this. I'm going to dice it up pretty small. Alrighty now, we're getting there. Celery salt or a little celery powder. Let's put it that way. All right. Let's see what we got going on in here. Oh, we got a nice low boil. The cabbage is in there cooking away. So the celery's going in. It's about 10:30 now when I'm putting that in. So if anybody's keeping track of the time. So we'll check out and let things cook a little bit more. Okay, it's about 10:38. I made a command decision that I'm going to put the vegetables in with it right now. So in go the carrots and the onions and the potatoes. Cabbage is not going in just yet. Okay. I'm going to turn the heat all the way up for a few minutes. I'll be turning it back down. I just want to get some heat recovery in this. And then it'll be back on simmer. At least that's my story. I'm sticking to it for the moment. Well, I do salt senior checking out. Okay, dokie. It's 11 o'clock. I'm sorry you missed it, but I just extricated the corned beef from the pot. And I brought the heat back up to get it to a boil so we can get our veggies done. And probably maybe around 11:30 or a little bit before, I'll put the cabbage in on top of the rest of that and hope for the best. So while I do salt senior checking out, it looks like this is pretty well cooked. And got my little handy dandy cover here to protect that from any falling objects. All right, while I do salt senior checking out, we'll be back. Well, I'm back. It's about 11:15. I've decided to cabbage up. And I think I'm going to give myself a couple pot holders here to save myself some pain. Okay. I'm going to check these veggies on. Yeah, they got to go a bunch, so we'll put this in. Alright, cover back on that. I'm going to remove the trivet for now. Oh, look at that. Thank you. Pot going back on. And I'm going to bring up the heat a little bit. I'm going to try to get close to noontime as I can with my lunch with my folks, with the folks that are coming over. So we have three dining today if all goes well. So we shall see. But anyhow, the cabbage is in. Trivet's been removed. Diffuser. Bringing the water, the flame up a little bit to get things cooking, and hopefully by noontime it'll be done. Well, we do salt senior checking out, and I got my fingers crossed. All right. I'm gonna take a chance. Columbus did. See if we can't get some of this out of here without making too big a mess. And we got tons of veggies in the bottom. Coming out. Get down in the bottom here and get some more goodies. Some of that other, the cabbage that I put in very early. I was just curious if I can dredge some up to put on the pile here. All right. A little hard on that. Well, I'm still digging. something here. Well, I think we probably got enough to get started with. And we'll carve up some meat here, and then we can turn everybody loose. Plenty of goodies left in there. Alrighty. Let's see if we can't cut that across the grain, hopefully, sort of, kind of. It's cooked enough here. It seemed like it was coming apart earlier. Cooled it off so it's stiffened up a little bit here. There we go. Grain's starting to change angles on me here. All right. I'll call that it. Okay, I have everything set up. We're gonna turn the two people loose and let them fix their plate the way they like it. So while I do so, I'll see you checking out, and then we'll let you know good or bad when we're done. Okay, everybody out there in YouTube land, I still have quite a bit in the pot. We have some here. The corned beef was a success. Gentlemen, was it a thumbs up on it?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up from the two men that joined me for lunch, so that makes 3 for 3. And to reward them for dining and testing out my latest creation, I have some cornbread that has apples, cranberries, and raisins in it. Golden raisins. And what could go better with something like that? A little bit of ice cream. So we're going to have a little bit of ice cream. And you guys can all be mouth-watering out there in YouTube land. Oh, look at that. I wish that was mine right now. But, like I said, I got the recipe online for the cranberry bread if you want to make it sometime. You just go take a peek out there. Like good folks, please subscribe. All right, I'm going to give the guys a little extra today. Paul's going to go home and have a nap. Okay, when we do so, senior, check it out. We're going to have some, hope that's all in the camera. Here we go. We're going to check out the dessert. Take care, all.